Variable between 0 and 180 degrees, visibility 10 kilometers an hour, light train, cloud, no cloud detected, temperature 11, wind 06, kilometers from 011, temporary. Upper 0 to 0, 2, 0 to 0. Variable between 0 and 0 degrees, cabin close, temperature 7, 2.5, kilometers from 012. 0 to 0, 2, 0 degrees 5 knots, cabin close, temperature 6, 2.3, kilometers from 011. Hamilton, a 225 automatic, 16 degrees 6 knots, visibility 10 kilometers an hour, cloud, 21,000 feet, cloud type not available, temperature minus 2.5, kilometers from 013. Submit 1 times net 1 information from Lookout. Five Norton, 0 to 0, 2, 1 to 0 degrees 7 knots, visibility 4,000 meters, London Google, cloud, 1,500 feet, go to 4,200 feet, temperature minus 2.7, kilometers from 011, northeast. Hold, 0 to 0 automatic, 2, 150 degrees 7 knots, visibility 10 kilometers an hour, cloud, 5,200 feet, cloud type not available, overcast, 6,900 feet, cloud type not available, temperature 10, 2.07, kilometers from 013. Alien, 0 to 0, 2, 140 degrees, 10 knots, visibility 8 kilometers, rain, cloud, 2,700 feet, temperature minus 2.9, kilometers from 011. Arctic, 0 to 0 automatic, 250 degrees 6 knots, visibility 10 kilometers an hour, cloud, traffic 500 feet, cloud type not available, open, 800 feet, cloud type not available, cumulonimbus, cloud around, and cloud base not available, temperature 10, 2.10, kilometers from 008, listen, flame. Midland, 0 to 0, 2, 140 degrees 8 knots, cabin close, temperature 10, 2.06, kilometers from 011. Okay, now, a 2350, 2, 070 degrees 2 knots, cabin close, temperature minus. Submit 1 times net 2 information to Lookout. Unable limit 0 to 0, 2, 0 to 0 degrees 7 knots, cabin close, temperature 13, 2.10, kilometers from 009, northeast. Daily, 2350, 2, 100 degrees 7 knots, cabin close, temperature 20, 2.16, kilometers from 00 into heavy rain, cloud, ceiling open at 1,000 feet.
This is Shannon Balun. The other one was the Royal Air Force.
0%.
Hello, VT Radio, Paul AA1SU, checking in for another Vermont. Hello, I hope you're doing well. Good evening. This is Shannon.
Cloud, ceiling open at 1,400 feet. Probability 30%. From 0300 until 0600. Cloud, ceiling open at 1,000 feet. Net report. London Control, net report. London Control at Murderer 200, automated observation, wind 130 degrees, 7 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Clouds 2 at 4,600 feet. Cloud path not available. Amount unknown. Tower routinely at height unknown. Temperature 10. Dew point 7. Forever 1012.
All right, let me start from the top. That'll be there later on. Hey, hello, James Farley. Oh, you heard it. 0 hours. So it's midnight over there. Midnight over there. Well, not midnight. 12. So there you go. Yeah, I've been checking out. Danny, I've been checking out your Bandscans with the radio thumbnails. Yeah, I know. Some of them I don't change the thumbnails. I leave the default one. But yeah, sometimes I don't even change the thumbnail. I started doing that now because if it's like this radio all the time, people are gonna. But like for example, the last one was the DX398, right? So that one I just changed the thumbnail. But another thing is when you do a live stream, you have to wait till YouTube processes it. It processes the video. It takes time. Depending on how long the live stream is, depending on the demands of YouTube, it could take a whole day. And then I can do the thumbnail. I could, pick I could, basically, I could pick one from the one that YouTube select, or I use TubeBuddy. I have TubeBuddy extension, and what I do is I pick a frame. I'll pick a frame from my whole video, and I'll say use that one. Yeah, yeah. No, I know you're trying to help me. I understand. No, I appreciate it, but I know that it's just that sometimes when you do a live stream any live stream, um, you have to wait. I have to wait till otherwise YouTube puts the default live stream thumbnail. So yeah, and that works if I do the webcam. If I do OBS, that's a whole nother issue. Now I have to wait till you know, so it's not always available right away. Right after I do the live stream, I have to wait. For example, the DX398, I couldn't put the thumbnail right away. So what I did is I go to print screen, print screen website. Actually, I have an app. I have the software print screen. So I had print screen, and I'll pick one frame. I'll print screen that. I'll use that as a thumbnail until. No, I know what you're saying. I know thumbnails. I understand. Yeah, yeah. So, um, but again, also the thing about live streams is that live streams also they don't get a lot of views right away. Usually, you get most of the views when you're live, and then it dies down. It dies down quite a bit. So I'm not breaking my head over that. Again, it goes back to what I'm saying. I'm not gonna break my head over a lot of this stuff. Right now, I just I come on, and that's it. And I put it this way: there's no way I'm gonna keep up this pace for 365 days. At some point, I will take a long break, and it's coming soon. So yeah. Hello, November 2, Charlie Oscar Delta from Western New York. Let me see who else is on. Yeah, you download the Waze app, and yeah, it's a very good app. It's a very good app. Uh, Let me go.
At the tone, 0 hours, 47 minutes, coordinated universal time.
Let me see what I can find up here. Hello, Tasso. Member for 14 months. Wow. Cool. Thank you. I wish I had more members. But thank you. That is. Oh, CRI. Oh, the CRI. Where's CRI? Hey, CRI, most likely. I've been good. I've been good. I was enjoying the weather today outside. It was a beautiful day today outside. So I'm just trying to enjoy the weather. Yeah, it was very nice today. Other than that, anyway, I don't want to talk about the other stuff now. But yeah, oh yeah, I forgot. Happy Earth Day. Yeah, today's Earth Day. So happy Earth Day, everybody. Yeah, I heard something. I'm not hearing stuff. I heard something. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna start probably later on this week. I'm waiting for the weather to be more stable because a couple of nights it went down below 40. So I need the evening temperature to be above 50 something because I'm planting them straight into the ground on the raised bed. I'm not doing that germinate them in little cups. I'm not doing all that shit. I last year, because my wife did it her way, and I just planted them in the ground. They actually grew. It's the same thing. So I'm waiting for the weather to stay more consistent, warm up, especially at night, because at night is when it gets colder. I need the temperature like at night to stay above 50, and then I'll plant it. So maybe by the end of the week, the end of this week, um, as a matter of fact, tomorrow or the day after, I gotta the raised bed. I gotta take out the weeds on top. I'm gonna put a layer of topsoil on it, not topsoil, potting soil that I have. I have some compost, but I don't think I'm gonna use that. And I'm gonna plant them now, and then I'll start watering it every so often. Yeah, yeah. So I'm definitely gonna grow them. So that's what I'm gonna grow in the raised bed. I'm gonna grow tomatoes and peppers, and then around the fence, the chain link fence, I'm gonna grow cucumbers and green beans. But I'm gonna plant those on the ground most likely. But I need to clean that area first. I can't explain it to you. I have to show you outside when that happens. Because I took down the black. Oh, see that mound right there, whatever that thing is. See, I just saw that noise there. Anyway, James Farley, I want to start tuning. James Farley, my neighbor bought plants from Walmart, and I don't know what is about the soil around me, but those things are great. Yeah. Um, I have to do some cleaning. It's just every time I want to do something, somebody forget it. I don't want to talk about it because she's getting under my skin today. She got under my skin today. Really, really. It's unreal. you know. This is why I'm having these. Fucking, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta fucking, take a walk and shit. All right, let me shut up. See that? I don't know what that is. What is that? Yeah, but I gotta watch out for the because you're in Old Bridge. I know you're further south, but up here I'm in Yonkers. It still gets pretty chilly at night, you know. So I want to plant them when the weather stays above 50 at night. It has to stay above 50 at night, otherwise you get frost, and then they're not gonna, you know, you know, they're not gonna grow. They're just gonna stay. Yeah, but the other thing, yeah, I goes in one ear, it goes in one ear, comes out the other. It's just that. Literally, there's times I just want to pick up and leave. Seriously, just drop everything and disappear. Hate to say it. Let me shut up. Yeah, see, all right. Yeah. See, all right. It's faint. Anyways, already, it's gonna be 9 o'clock, so I'm surprised I can still hear this up here, and surprised I can still hear this actually. And I told you conditions are pretty. They were not bad today. I did some FTA and I made about 10 contacts, including one from the British Virgin Islands. I never made a contact from the British Virgin Islands, so I hope I get that one confirmed. That'll be a new country for me. I got the U.S. Virgin Islands a few months back. Now I got the British Virgin Islands. So if I get that one confirmed, I'll be down to 3 countries left for North America award or the badge. I'm 4 away right now for that one. Yeah, trying to stick around for my boy. But if it wasn't for, honestly, if it wasn't for him, I would be gone. I'd have been gone. Seriously, I would have been gone. I would have hit the road long time ago. I would have hit the road. I'm at the point in my life that what, solitude is my best friend. I'm at that point in my life. in solitude. Started dealing with shit. James Farley. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Anyway, there's something around my apartment. All of a sudden, it gives me these digital noises for 4 hours, and it kills shortwave and AM. It's horrible. I know it happened. It happened to me a few times here, but lately, you know what? Lately, I'm getting, I'm getting good signals. So, but I hear you. I hear you when that happens. It can be very annoying, very discouraging. Let me see. Perfect. They're not. Something over here. Oh, okay. That could be too. Smart meters.
Eso sí, como la música pues les decimos adiós, les recordamos que mañana les esperamos de nuevo aquí en Hora América, en Radio Exterior de España. Quédense con nosotros.
So, Radio Exterior de España. I think it is this one. Or India Radio. Although I haven't heard much of all India Radio recently, but that thing I haven't been tuning so much. Probably all India Radio because sounds Chinese. Radio Inconfidencia. Hard to tell. Oh, hello, the Shortwave Archive. Good to see you, my friend. I'm doing better. Thank you. Oh, hope you're doing well, my friend. I appreciate you stopping by here. Thank you.
Beginning November 15, 2021, this will be broadcasted on EFHW and minute 48 on EFHW. The signal has been created to assist in ionosphere research, and it is joint effort of radio activity calls with application and our the signal consists of radio temperature and no first. The signal is broadcast for several weeks. More information on Untitled and the www project www.habsby.www.
Oh wow. Shortwave Archive. Nothing for me on 15 megahertz. Too much noise at the current time for me. But 2.5 megahertz is 24/7. Wow. I haven't heard 2.5 megahertz in years because my noise floor is a little bit too high. I just can't hear it. I tried, of course, the only time I can hear it, of course, it's like overnight. I could not hear 2.5 anymore. I haven't heard it in years, in a long time. I guess the perks of being near, yeah. Yeah, I'm in Yonkers, New York, and that's in Colorado, so. But 2.5 megahertz, forget about it. I have not heard that one in a long time. Then, of course, the 60 kilohertz one. It's been about 2 years now since I picked up that signal. Let me see what I can pick up. Let's see what else. Let me go down to I guess 13800. 103 800. Oh, cool. Shortwave Archive. I actually saw the WWVB antennas on the way to Cheyenne, Wyoming on March 30th. Oh, cool. I would love to see that. Let me lower it for a minute. I'm gonna get a copyright anyway. It doesn't matter. What can that be? Let me check over here. What can that be? Let me check Shortwave. Shortwave.info. That is what? 13740. And that one. Yeah, China Radio. China Radio or WIMB? China Radio. That's not Spanish. That's not Spanish. No idea what this is. These schedules are screwed up. All right, I'll come back to that. Let me go back to yeah, that's definitely CRI. Vietnamese. So let's see now the. I'm thinking. It's probably CRI. All right. Okay.
For the time that they need to get back to work.
Are you describing the situation in Canada?
Well, when I looked up the situation in other countries, I was trying to find out legally what was required or what wasn't required. I found a lot of stories related to COVID times where hospital workers were complaining about not having a space for them to take an adequate break. Legally speaking, it seems to depend on where you're talking about in the world, and then even
Yeah.
sometimes within a country, you might have different areas within the country, America, for example, where it's state by state, and they have different laws there.
And when we turn our attention back here to China, I suppose this big discussion has really zeroed in on this issue of the rest or the resting area of cleaning staff. And the question is no longer whether this is acceptable, but why it's been accepted for so long. What is behind this phenomenon?
Yes, and that I think comes from another reason or situation of the cleaning staff. The thing is the wages and their limited social recognition. The wages for cleaning staff are generally low, and their work is often undervalued or overlooked. According to China Youth Daily, a white paper on the income status of sanitation workers revealed that over 80% of sanitation workers earn around 2,000 yuan.
500 kilowatts. Dang. So, powerful treatment, 500 kilowatts.
Lead to even not only the public but also these group of people to, I don't think they have their, the awareness of they should fight for their own rights. Well, yeah, limited bargaining power might be one of the issues. It might cause them to remain silent even though they feel that their rights to rest are being violated, and maybe that's one reason why the issue's been ignored for so long. I think another reason is because not always, but sometimes cleaning staff are hired on a temporary basis, and there tends to be high employee turnover within the industry. So because of those factors too, employees may feel like there's no need.
They're burning a lot of coal. They're burning a lot of coal for electricity, boy. 500 kilowatts. Damn.
Bring our attention to one thing of a bug in the design. Urban building designs often prioritize commercial space over staff welfare facilities in high density cities.
I gotta say, thank God for China, man, because Shortwave would have been really, really. I mean, not that we can hear a lot of other stuff, but still, the fact that they pump out so many so many stations.
Tucked into leftover corners, such as storage rooms, stairwell, or restaurant stalls, and this results in a lack of designated, dignified spaces for staff to rest, eat, or recharge. And it's really important that now we all realize that this is a problem. And could you believe that during the planning and building or the architecture building stage, this previously was just overlooked, and this is not just in China, but in many places around the world.
Yeah, when it's not built into the design, right? Mm-hmm. And you end up with these kind of, let's just use that space, or let's just turn that area into a rest space.
What's next? Let me try. Let me try 12. Let's try 12. Let's try 70. Mm-hmm.
place where the should be a time to take on still because the leader now she said just stop moving.
BBC. BBC. BBC.
Y nuestra la luz eterna, que descanse en paz. Muchísimas gracias, María Guadalupe. Dios le bendiga. Gracias por llamar. Muchas gracias. No te preocupes. Gracias. Estoy bien. Bonita noche. En este quinto misterio vamos a contemplar la crucifixión y muerte de nuestro Señor Jesucristo. Junto a ti, Madre Santa, queremos permanecer firmes al pie de la cruz.
WTN.
Radio
Católica.
Muerte, el miedo a la muerte. Danos por eso el fruto de la perseverancia. Que nunca dejemos nuestra fe, al ejemplo también de nuestro Santo Padre, Papa Francisco. Que lo dices, exactamente. Padre nuestro que estás en el cielo, santificado sea tu nombre. Venga a nosotros tu reino, hágase tu voluntad en la tierra como en el cielo. Danos hoy nuestro pan de cada día, perdona nuestras ofensas como también nosotros perdonamos a los que nos ofenden. No nos dejes caer en tentación y líbranos de todo mal. Amén.
Schedule's out of whack, but that is EWTN.
Bendita tú entre las mujeres y bendito el fruto de tu vientre, Jesús.
Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega, Señora, por nosotros los pecadores, ahora y en la hora de nuestra muerte. Amén.
Dios te salve, María, llena de gracia. El Señor es contigo.
I guess unless they're playing overtime, they're going overtime because, of course, the Pope passed away. So, the funeral's going on. I think, funerals are, they already have them lay in the state. What they call it? Yeah, And then I think it's going to go on till Friday, the funeral. Right now it's a wake, right? Because they just viewing the body. I saw pictures of it. He's, And then I believe next week they do the conclave. They're gonna vote. You know, obviously they're gonna vote for new the new pope. It's pretty cool the way they do all that. You know, with the smoke, like the smoke signal. If the smoke is dark, right? If I hope I don't get it mixed up. But anyway, somebody correct me. If the smoke is dark, then there's no pope yet. They haven't elected anybody yet. If the smoke is white, then we have a new pope, something like that. It's pretty cool how they do that stuff. And I have not seen that movie. There's a movie that's out now. It's been out for a few months. A couple of months ago. It's Conclave, the Conclave, right? So wow, yeah, it's pretty fascinating. So of course, this is Catholic radio, so they're probably broadcasting all day or something. I don't know.
Santa María, María, Madre, Señora, por el misericordia por los pecadores, ahora y en la hora de nuestra muerte. Amén.
Yeah, it sounds like the Lord's Prayer. Santa María, Madre de Dios. Santa María, Madre de Dios. Yeah, that's the Lord's
Con
Prayer.
la nuestra Señora y Santa por los siglos de los siglos santos. Amén.
Când Hitler l-a chemat în 43 pe Antonescu și a scos străzul pe Maniu, el avea dovezile privind negocierile lui Maniu și Antonescu nu l-a arestat și l-a protejat. Ar fi bine să nu uităm chestia asta, apropo de ce s-a întâmplat în 1989. A fost chiar partea unei mișcări care a alocat niște fonduri la nivel național pentru bun. Ce se întâmplă cu fondurile Deci, spuneam că a fost un moment astral. Reușim unirea cu Basarabia în primăvara, în martie 1918, după care începe o pregătire intensă a unirii cu celelalte provincii. Nu credea nimeni că ar fi posibil. Sunt momente foarte interesante. Eu nu știu de ce nu avem, tot repetăm, asta și o să repet mereu, de ce nu avem film al momentului 1980 e foarte reușit, pentru că sunt niște secvențe, să vă povestesc adevăr, care sunt efectiv de film. Nu avem un roman în momentul ăsta și nu avem o istorie completă a momentului 1918. Au fost lucruri deosebite. Nu vă fac un compliment cardelan, dar este meritul la terenilor care au existat, au avut o organizare, au reușit să țină nu numai ființa națională, ci să organizeze chiar, după cum se știe și există documente, mulțumiri ale autorităților maghiare.
By the way, let me put this channel up link here. Check out the Shortwave Archives radio channel, YouTube channel. I'm a subscriber to his channel. I like his channel. He has a nice channel. So check out his channel and subscribe to his channel and check him out. And again, thank you, Shortwave Archive, for stopping by here. Check out his channel.
Avea să fie unul dintre organizatorii complot împotriva, după ce l-a adus participat la aducerea lui Carol în 1930, nemulțumit, organizat un complot, este arestat în pușcărie în Cunoști de Pădeș și în sfârșit este ca un ofițer politic la Armata de Transilvania. E o carieră de istorie. E o istorie românească nu ce așa mică. Precupa a zburat, nu era pilotier, un pilot Niculescu locotenent, dar el ducea geanta cu documentele. Se pare că ideea credențională lor a venit de la Iași. Bătianul a sugerat ideea asta. Și avionul a zburat iarna, avion de
You're welcome, bro. Yeah, Amazona. So, Radio Nacional de Amazona. And there goes my copyright, but it's okay. At this point, you know what the hell. Yeah, me too.
Rádio Nacional de Brasília, AM 980 kHz. Rádio Nacional da Amazônia, transmitindo em ondas curtas de 11.780 e 6.180 kHz. Rádio Nacional do Alto Solimões, FM 96,1 MHz. Emissoras públicas da EBC, Empresa Brasil de Comunicação.
There you go. Radio Nacional da Amazona. Amazonia, excuse me. Yeah, the Amazonia. Very nice. It's that's CRI. Yeah, okay. CRI.
C'est une édition proposée par Cataline Maximiuk dans laquelle nous écoutons quelques-unes des plus grandes voix de la musique traditionnelle roumaine. Je suis Alex Diaconescu et nous voyageons vers Balak, dans le sud de la Roumanie, pour écouter Maria Cârneci. Née dans le comté de Dâmbovița, dans la commune de EFHW, Maria Cârneci fait partie d'une génération d'or d'interprètes de musique traditionnelle.
Yeah, Radio Romania French. Radio Romania French. Let's see what else we can jump into. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go down to 10. Okay. Yeah, 10. All right. 0. No. Wow. Yeah, I didn't know one of our media transmitter now has a hum. They're about 20 years old, and that's the average lifespan of a yeah. I know that one had a hum. That's why I didn't want to keep it out to yeah, it has a hum on it. Like a buzzing sound. Like a yeah. Yeah, well, that's unfortunate too. That's the other thing, because normally when they go down, that's it. It costs too much money to, fix them. Like we have one here that, not to get into the whole thing about it, but they shut one down here recently, and I believe because they shut it down so abruptly, it actually damaged the transmitter. So even if they wanted to, bring it back, they're not gonna be able to. They're gonna have to fix it, and it's gonna cost a lot of money to do that. So yeah, all these transmitters are very old, and when they go down, that's pretty much it. Unless you got deep pockets, and yeah, basically you gotta have a lot of money. Yeah, the Greenville, yeah, that's the one, Greenville. Turning off the building power to Greenville, that basically killed that transmitter because it's been on, it's been on for so many years, and it's crazy. I mean, these things are fragile. Literally, they're fragile at this point. They're fragile. That's why I say enjoy what you can. Enjoy what you can, because well, I don't know. I don't know about my lifetime, but maybe after my lifetime, it's gonna be a lot less shortwave. I mean, it's like I said, we gotta think China. As much as whatever, but and I know people knock a lot of the American shortwave stations always play religion and all that, but hey, if it wasn't for that, I don't know where we'd be at right now. So yeah, I know it's sad to see something go. It's always sad.
üstüne. Aldatıldık, aldatıldık, sevda böyle değil. Ne masallar ninniler söylediler dünya üstüne. Aldatıldık, aldatıldık, dünya böyle değil. Balana kaç kuşak eridik bu yollarda. Kimimiz yerle yeksan, kimimiz zor ayakta. Balana kaç kuşak eridik bu yollarda. Kimimiz yerle yeksan, kimimiz zor ayakta. Kolu kanadı kırık kuşlar gibi ayrı rüyalarda bile sade. Şimdi uçuk rüyalarda kolu kanadı kırık kuşlar
Voice of
gibi
Turkey.
ayrı rüyalarda bile sade. Şimdi uçuk rüyalarda.
Hello, Theo. Hello, Theo. Thank you.
Bize neler öğrettiler sevdalar üstüne. Aldatıldık sevda böyle değil. Ne masallar bindiler söylediler dünya üstüne. Aldatıldık dünya böyle değil. Bana kaç kuşak eridik bu yollarda. Kimimiz yerle yeksan, kimimiz zor ayakta. Bana kaç kuşak eridik bu yollarda. Kimimiz yerle yeksan, kimimiz zor ayakta. Kolu kanadı kırık kuşlar gibi ayrı rüyalarda bize sahip nasip şimdi uçuk rüyalarda. Kolu kanadı kırık kuşlar gibi ayrı rüyalarda bize sahip nasip şimdi uçuk rüyalarda. Kolu kanadı kırık kuşlar gibi ayrı rüyalarda bize sahip nasip şimdi rüyalarda. Kolu kanadı kırık kuşlar gibi ayrı rüyalarda bize sahip nasip şimdi rüyalarda. Sohbetler tükenince, dostlar gidince, bu geceler işkence. El ayak çekilince, sohbetler tükenince, dostlar gidince, bu geceler işkence. Öper gideceğiz biz. La, la, la,
There you go, Voice of Turkey. Shortwave, the shortwave archive, but I guess it depends. The Bulgarian Armenia transmitters still use Soviet equipment that works fine. I guess they proved the theory that Soviet equipment lasts forever. Yeah, I know, right? And they built tough. They last forever. And hello, Theo. Hope you're doing well, my friend. I'm good. I'm good.
De los activistas detenidos en su propia casa. Es decir, no se los llevan presos, te detienen encerrado en tu casa, te ponen en custodia policial fuera y ahí te encierran durante meses, sin siquiera poder salir a buscar alimentos. A tus amigos o familiares los que tienen que socorrer. Artículo 12, derecho a la privacidad en Cuba. Privacidad, donde el partido comunista escucha tu teléfono, lee tus cartas, entra en tu casa, y donde además existe algo que se llama Comité de Defensa de la Revolución. Un vecino tuyo encargado de reportar a la policía quién entra y sale de tu casa, a qué hora lo haces, cómo te vistes, qué comes, todo es meticulosamente revisado por el régimen. Artículo 13, libertad de movimiento. ¿Sabes que en Cuba te pueden deportar dentro del propio país? Sí.
Radio República. I know Radio Marti's not here, but you got this Radio República. It's an Cuban government broadcast.
Sí, si eres opositor al régimen, el régimen tiene toda la potestad de secuestrarte, montarte un avión de cualquier aerolínea y enviarte a cualquier país del mundo, incluso retirándote el pasaporte en complot con la aerolínea. Todavía peor, si eres un cubano desafecto al régimen, el régimen te impide la entrada en tu país, en tu casa, te impide ver a tu familia. Es decir, el régimen cubano viola la libertad de movimiento en toda su forma posible. La más terrible, encerrados en una celda, como hay hoy presos políticos en Cuba. Artículo 14, derecho al asilo. Irónicamente, los cubanos piden asilo en cualquier país del mundo, menos en Cuba. Además, hay muy pocas personas que piden asilo en Cuba, salvo algunos criminales. Criminales que huyen de sus países, por ejemplo, criminales de la banda terrorista ETA de España están asilados en Cuba. Criminales buscados por la justicia estadounidense después de haber cometido asesinatos en Estados Unidos están asilados en Cuba. Criminales de grupos guerrilleros narcoterroristas como el M-19, las FARC o el ELN están asilados en Cuba. En Cuba se practica el derecho al asilo, sí, para los criminales foráneos, para los locales. Los locales tienen que pedir asilos en otros países del mundo, como México, España, Estados Unidos, allá donde quiera que vivan. Artículo 15, derecho a una nacionalidad. Bueno, los ciudadanos del mundo tienen derecho a la nacionalidad de sus países, pero la nacionalidad cubana es un calvario, es una cruz. Si tienes la nacionalidad cubana, eres básicamente un apestado allá donde quiera que llegue. Nadie te quiere, no porque seas mala persona, sino porque eres un posible inmigrante. Y luego, si decides...
Hola y bienvenido, RRT08.
Y naciste en Cuba, estás condenado, aunque tengas la nacionalidad de cualquier país, a entrar en la isla con el pasaporte cubano. Siempre. ¿Por qué? Razón simple. El régimen te somete a sus normas. Si tú vas a Cuba como cubano, tienes que someterte a todas las violaciones de los derechos humanos según la propia normativa del régimen y no puedes reclamar aquel país en el que tú has hecho ciudadano. No puedes reclamar su embajada, su consulado, no pueden hacer nada.
Good evening, RRT08. And hello, I hope you're doing well, my friend.
En un Estado socialista de derecho gobernado por un partido comunista, el socialismo básicamente plantea que la propiedad privada sobre los medios de producción pasan a manos del Estado y el Estado en Cuba es el partido. Por tanto, no existe derecho a la propiedad cubana. Los ciudadanos no tienen acceso a los principales medios de producción del país, pero tampoco a los secundarios. Básicamente, el Partido Comunista de Cuba ha despojado a todos los ciudadanos de su propiedad. Claro, esto no es lo que te enseñan en la escuela cubana. En la escuela cubana te dicen que el Estado es el que mejor sabe gestionar la propiedad y los medios de producción. ¿Qué resultado lo tenemos hoy en día? No hay electricidad, no hay transporte, no hay comida, no hay medicina, no hay agua, no hay absolutamente nada. ¿Por qué? Porque falta el derecho a la propiedad, que es uno de los principales incentivos para que las sociedades prosperen.
I think there was once a clandestine station called the Voice of the Turkish Communist Party. Yeah.
Que la gente en Cuba tiene libertad de pensamiento. Oye, ¿quién podría meterse en tu cabeza para evitarte pensar? Cuidado. En Cuba existió hasta hace muy poco un código penal que criminalizaba.
Anyways, that's Radio República.
And I didn't think anything more of it. Came back and continued my, 5 times a day, praying, giving my life, being with Muslims. And it was months later in December that I was asleep, and I was sleeping, loose being.
Die. And they also taught that this Messiah, son of Joseph, would regather the 12 tribes, reunite them. And there's even one statement in here that suggests that Messiah, son of Joseph, he might possibly be the same Messiah as Messiah ben David. They say this, it says,
Hello, Raytoff, and welcome. I hope you're doing well, my friend. CHU. 7850.
EFHW, Canada, temps universel coordonné, 1h53 minutes, 1 hour, 53 minutes. EFHW, Canada, coordinated universal time, 1 hour, 54 minutes, 1h54 minutes. EFHW Canada. Temps universel coordonné. 1 heure, 55 minutes. 1 hour, 55 minutes.
There you go, CHU.
Because God knows the U.S. needs a war, a big war, a war where some of our cities get wiped out so that they can get debt forgiveness. And what a perfect way to do it. Wreck China's economy through tariffs, make the Chinese angry and desperate so that they go after Taiwan, and wham! Down come the B-1Bs out of Japan and the B-2s up out of Diego Garcia. The B-2s come in from China's southwest, the B-1Bs come in from China's northeast, and wham! China's done. Absolutely, it's a good synopsis of the situation, Hal. Right, yeah. Thanks a lot. Thank you for calling. Who's next? Oh, call you on the air.
Shortwave archive. Let me go over here. I'm gonna make you a mod. There you go. There you go. I'm gonna make you a mod. You're now a mod.
You know, as usual, first time in my life.
Yeah.
And speaking of ordering parts,
yeah, I like listening to this. Oh, hello, one more time. AD7LN checking in. 63 degrees Fahrenheit and clear skies. Cool. Yeah, over here 68 degrees Fahrenheit. It's cloudy, but it was a beautiful day today. Perfect day.
At this time, WWCR ceases operations on this frequency. We invite you to tune your shortwave radio to 5.890 megahertz. 5.890. That's 5.890 megahertz.
There you go.
children in this life. The new covenant is greater than the old covenant. The new covenant puts the power to keep the law of God inside us. Jesus was made sanctification to us. Because he lives, we live also. Sanctification is no longer an outward performance, but an inner abiding. When Christ is our life, our outward circumstances mean nothing. Like Paul, we can say, I know both how to be amazed, and I know how to abound. Everywhere and in all things I am instructed both to be full and to be hungry, both to abound and to suffer need. I can do all things through Christ, which strengtheneth me. The kingdom economy is immune to global ups and downs. Paul believed in the kingdom economy. But my God shall supply all your need according to his riches and glory by Christ Jesus. He abounded from every amazement as his God met his needs according to his riches and glory. God is our source. Jesus came to give us the keys to God's riches by exchanging his riches for our poverty.
All right, have a good night, VT Radio. Take care.
He became poor, that ye through his poverty might be rich. And God is able to make all grace abound toward you, that ye always having all sufficiency in all things may abound to every good work. We always have all sufficiency in all things. This is dominion living, kingdom lifestyle. God has given us a down payment big enough to give us joy unspeakable and full of glory. It is enough to meet all our present needs according to his riches and glory. It's like Joseph's coat of many colors. It stirs up jealousy and persecution. Joseph was a dreamer of dreams.
All right, there you go. WRNO.
There you will find our mailing
WBCQ, you just heard it.
and phone numbers, where you can listen to the broadcast at any time on your phone. Also, make sure to check out the Overcomer podcast. Our prayer line is 843-701-5053. 843-701-5053.
Former rain. 1906 came a mighty move of God. If you
Northwestern Pennsylvania. I don't know what the temperature is out there, but it definitely, excuse me, I think it's about 50. Definitely dropped real quick. Yeah, well, it's probably clear out, so that's going to help the cooling come down a lot quicker. Okay, another thing I want to ask you, Scott, how close are you to the microphone? About an inch, inch and a half. Try 3 inches. Alright, there's double the distance. There's a good 3. How's that? I cleaned it up too.
There you go.
I don't know much about that. You don't have that thing on top of the mic, do you? That little plastic cup? Yes, I do. I have the cowling on the plastic cup on the mic. Yes, I do. Take it off. Okay, there's without the cowling. I'll copy and
That didn't sound right. Take it off. That didn't sound right.
when you talk to somebody, your favorite versus with it off. So that's
All right.
basically
I'm gonna move on. All right, boy. Oh boy. The Looney Channel.
Hey, Brownie, earlier, I got the smile. It's time to get this ticket lower. I missed the draft by 2 years, and I went into the military. I think I went into the military. I think I was 19. From here, 440 is the most worthless 6 years of my life. I got a fish to get a beer. Hang on. Hey, I can make a comment. KG2FA. I don't think you need it. Say what? Thinking you're operating under the influence of alcohol. Well, hey, what's the difference? Marijuana, alcohol, you know, it's one thing or another. What do you mean there's no difference? You're talking about apples and oranges, dude. There's all kinds of what the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, hey, I could ask you the same thing. You confused because I didn't say that. What I said was, it doesn't matter. You're under the influence. Under the influence of what? Doesn't matter now, does it? When there's him up, daggone, staring at the horses. You're an apple, moron. Hey, dude, build the pool. Get off your butt. How old are you? Don't be telling me what to do. I don't have questions inside. I was just trying to go back to school at the same time. I fully understand that. All I'm saying is, if you want a pool and you got a place to do it, man, then hey, I'm 68. You can get up. You can do the same things I'm doing, man, and it just takes you a little longer. That's all. I'm wondering how much they cost for the guy who had in motors.
I'm gonna go to the kitchen and make some dinner. I'll be listening to the to with everyone here. Yeah. I'm not gonna be out too long on that. I feel like after I leave this frequency, I gotta take a shower. Like I gotta disinfect the radio now. I have to disinfect the radio.
I mean, it's not rocket science. No, hey, you're right. You know, I don't know. Match is pretty expensive. Talking at least a couple $100 a day. That's for sure. That's probably on the cheap end of it. But I've got a pool, but it's above ground. And man, there ain't no better way to go than to an in-ground pool. That's the one. And I ain't heard a word, not a one of y'all in this frequency had my manifesto, huh? I'm sorry I tried to share it with the group. Good morning, 8 minutes into the Cayman net on 7200. All KM operators will be checking in at 22:15 Eastern Time. And they'll still be about yeah, Nicky Porter system. Nicky Porter system. What kind of man? And then, indicates a rising contributor on the 3200 page. This is news from the standing by the Cayman check-in. 39 car. I think that's supposed to be 38 car.
All right, let me get out of here.
My Yukon XL, because I drove two of them, I don't know, for 10 years apiece, 14 years, I think. Oh, 13 years on this one, last one. But no, I really like it, and comfortable, and the sound system, I've never had one quite like that, and it's I love music, I always have. I can't sing. I can dance to it, I can keep rhythm, but if I have to try and maintain rhythm, like with a drum set or something, I tried that one time and Like my mother said, I couldn't carry a tune if I had a bucket.
Let's see. Go down here. Hello, HF in Canada. I hope you're doing well, my friend.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. HF in Canada.
Balun 503 Blue Kilo 6640. What's your flight number? Yes, Balun 503. 2503. It's Uncle Jack. That's the positive so-called check for JetBlue 503. Thank you. Look at me. Oh, to carry on. Wayabashimo, he very good. Tobusu beba, emoji LOV, love. Wase kari neko, toba. Wase kari otakara. Love you, love, I love you. Love you, love, I love you. Love you, love, I love you.滋賀県のラジオネーム納豆キングさんからのリクエストで、納豆キングコールで、ジャパニーズバージョン、はい、お聞きいただきました。はい、ジャパニーズバージョンがあったんですね。おっしゃる通りでも、耳はね、とても大事ですよね。やっぱり上手な方って耳がいいんだと思いますよ。ということなんでしょうかね。日本語に訳された歌詞を、多分ね、そのまま歌われたんじゃないかと思いますけどね、発音。はい。違和感なく、日本語の歌、日本の歌のように聞こえた部分もありました。はい。はい。確かに驚きました。ねえ。リクエストありがとうございました。では、続いてのリクエストです。愛媛県の81歳、女性です。愛媛県の競輪選手81さんからいただきました。なっちゃん、稲垣アナ、スタッフの皆さん、おはようございます。はい、おはようございます。いつも楽しく拝聴しています。4月23日は私の81歳の誕生日です。私はプロジェクト X、新プロジェクト X を見るのが大好きです。自分が落ち込んだ時、番組を見て、これぐらいのことだと奮い立たせます。中島みゆきさんの地上の星を聞いて、自分が主人公になったような気になります。あと何年生きるか分かりませんが、頑張ります。よろしくお願いします。といただきました。はい、今日お誕生日という、愛媛県の競輪選手81さんからのリクエストで、中島みゆきさんの地上の星。Despite years and years and years of examples of doing the right thing and claiming leadership in that realm, that they have them that they tried to convince everybody that they, the people who oversaw all of this, were the people who were supposed to be allowed to correct course. Because imagine overseeing all of that, where you're paying out money and you're doing all of the wrong things, and you're avoiding responsibility, allegedly. Let's just do that. And then overseeing it and claiming, oh yeah, we're the people who never went on the station because we made them let us fix it. Right now. Well, thankfully on Canada Clean House, I mean, the story was problematic for the entire program of Hockey Canada because all sorts of big sponsorships and huge pockets and donations.
CFRX out of Toronto, Canada.
Maybe one or two others that might be able to help out. Even if you're not an on-air talent, at some point I need somebody maybe to do the editing and distribution, or somebody to run the website. Every little bit helps. Because I've noticed for me, particularly in this past year, with things being a little different in my life, and a lot of other ministry things that I put to the side when I began the radio program because churches were shut down and I wasn't in a place to start or develop a church. About 2003, 3 years into this program, the opportunity came. And then in the midst of that, the health issues piled on top. It became apparent that it's a lot more than I can do by myself. So at some point, something will have to give. There's no doubt in my mind about that. I'm not saying it that in a negative way. I'm just saying that as I try to keep my health in good stead and improving, I want to be able to improve what's on this radio program. I want to be able to do more with my little local church that I have here, and in my broader ministry to other churches, which is, I'll talk about that maybe some other day. During this trip to Florida, I have 3 or 4 speaking engagements already lined up at churches. And we will probably do a trip again toward the end of September, the end of June, to at least one weekend at another church.
Because you think, you know, you're here, and I'm glad you're here. It's awesome that people are tuned in for Easter. But once you kind of lock in why this is relevant, it will cease to be a celebration of one Sunday, and it becomes a daily thing. Because you walk around with the knowledge that no matter what happens, I have been given a promise by a God who does not lie, makes good on his word, that no matter what happens, yes, I too will go to the grave. But for my trust in him, for believing that he is who he said he was, I will gain life.
Meetings. And it seems all over the country now people are really getting down to business. If we could have preached revival down, we'd have preached it down 10 years ago. We can't. We can only do it God's way. Oh, we're going to look at this word here. Okay, Luke chapter 17 and verse 32. Not many words, just plain. Remember Lot's wife. A Preachers will tell you that a text without its context is a pretext. At least that's what it's always taught. And if we deal with the text, we should deal with what surrounds it. That's accepting in the book of Proverbs. You can do that very well. And you can't do that in the Old Testament. When you get to the big gaps, it's pretty difficult to do it there.
There you go, WTWW.
I am not ashamed I'm white. I don't know what white privilege is. But I do know in African countries, a white person had more advantage than a black person. That's common sense. Now, I'm for equality. That's why I believe for a long time they had all sorts of programs to make the federal slide back to the black people. But now we don't pass some of that. But the leadership keeps black people in bondage. Now the world will eventually come to wonder about it. And ain't that funny? It's the hot spot of the world. I mean, things always come. It's the hot spot of the world, and eventually the whole world will from God.
WWCR.
California has the across the continent over Europe. We'll find just that. Here's that band that was always considered to be two countries. The micropolitan band with taking senses. X backup 8891.
The 23rd at 0000 until the 24th at 0600. Wind 110 degrees, 4 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Clouds scattered at 2,000 feet. Probability 30%. Tempo from 0400 until 0600. Moderate rain showers. Clouds, ceiling, open, towering cumulus at 1,500 feet. Probability 20%. Tempo from 0900 until 1100. Clouds, ceiling, open at 1,300 feet. Tempo from 1100 until 1600. Moderate rain showers. Clouds, ceiling, open, towering cumulus at 2,000 feet. McCullum between 1200 and 1,000. cycle from 1200 until 1500, visibility 4,000 meters. Thunderstorm west of the rain. Becoming between 1500 and 1800. Winds 230 degrees, 4 knots. Becoming between 2300 and 0300. Winds 290 degrees, 5 knots. Clouds, moving at 1,000. Cloud amount and cloud base not available. Temperature, minor, 2.7, Tempo, visibility, 4,000 meters, plane. Vessel, at 0 to 2 automatic, phone, 24 degrees to up. Variable between 270 and 020 degrees, visibility, 10 kilometers or more. Cloud, no cloud detected. Temperature, 5, 2.4, kilometers from 012. Exit at 920, 130 degrees 3 knots. Temperature, 6, 2.4, kilometers from 012. Engine at 0150 automatic, 2.40 degrees 7 knots. Visibility, 10 kilometers or more. Cloud, traffic, 16,000 feet. Climate pilot available. Temperature, 8, 2.6, kilometers from 012. Visibility 1 times net 1 information view path. Identity, it's 0 to 20, phone, 100 degrees, 10 knots. Visibility, 3,000 meters, mainly visible, cloud, traffic 600 feet, greater than 1,500 feet, temperature, minus 2.8, kilometers from 008, 13. Opposed, at 0 to 20 automatic, phone, 1.0 degrees 8 knots. Visibility, 4,500 meters, plane, cloud, traffic, 1,800 feet. Cloud pipe not available. Taken, 3,500 feet. Cloud pipe not available. Temperature, minus 2.8, kilometers from 011. Terminal, at 0 to 20, phone, 130 degrees, 11 knots. Visibility, 6 kilometers, plane, cloud, traffic 1,500 feet, total 4,200 feet, temperature 8, 2.8, kilometers from 010. At 0 to 20 automatic, phone, 2 degrees 9 knots. Visibility, 10 kilometers or more, cloud, total 600 feet. Temperature, 10, 2.10, kilometers from 007. Degrees, at 0 to 20, phone, 100 degrees 6 knots. Visibility, 9 kilometers. Visibility 6 kilometers. Level zone. Probability 0%. Tempo from 0000 until 0500. numbers between 0, 3, 0, 0, and 0, 6. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 degrees, 1, 2, 9. Hydrogen is 0, 0, 6, 10 grade, 7, 0, 5, 0, 0, between 1 and 0, 0, 0. Visibility, 8 kilometers. Light rain, 5, cooling, open at 1,400 feet. Probability 0%. From 0 to 0, 0.
And that they were just always going one class, but I was the ambulance was the only guy. Like, there's nobody just to be back there with the person you picked up. And he had experienced that with his dad, and he said, you know, I could be that person, and so he wanted to do it. And Harry, talk to her, and what is so they were just doing the talk. She couldn't even respond properly, and she was whispering to them, and they couldn't hear her or understand her. So I mean, from yesterday where she's talking, they're already today. And I asked them, I said, you guys give her some like pain drugs? Is this from pain, or is this from her? The way she's acting. No, we didn't give her anything for pain. This is the way she is. Oh my God. Well, it's a shock. The system change is a shock. Yeah. So it's something.
she resisted going in the whole time. And, you know, how many times you turn around and you say, well, the wife was right. And she was right this time.
Become one. Only one way. Is your heart circumcised? I like that. Number 2 tonight is this. What Jesus thinks about you is how you are valued. The value of you. Now, you guys need to really eat this message up because this is the most positive message I think I've ever.
Specialty hospital of any sort? No, it's a regular. Yeah, it's a regular hospital. But we're talking about over in Danbury. The thing is, though, they are networked with right now. I think it's 6 or 8. No, hold on a minute. No, 9. 9 other hospitals. So it's part of a network, and a lot of the doctors are out of. They're out of New York City, and like Cornell University, and yeah, I mean you got some good docs there. It's not like a Sloan Kettering or anything like that, because it was the last thing I expected. So, well, we have a hospital here that we got involved with when
There's some noise there. Oh. All right.
Friday, wind light becoming southwest 10 to 15 knots. Saturday, wind light increasing to southerly 20 knots. Eastern shore stable 42. Thursday, wind northwest 10 to 15 knots. Friday, wind light becoming southwest 15 knots. Saturday, wind light becoming southerly 15 knots. East coasting slope. Thursday, wind northwest 15 knots. Friday, wind light becoming southwest 10 to 15 knots. Saturday, wind light becoming southerly 15 knots. Navigational warnings replace notices to shipping and shipping construed as notices to shipping. Mariners are advised to consult the Canadian Coast Guard National Navigational Warning website or to contact the Marine Communications and Traffic Services Center for a complete list of all navigational warnings that are older than 1 week. NWM 0523-25, Halifax Harbor and approaches.
There you go, Halifax.
Airfield Light and Delboy Hotel 6 list of Flight 517, partially submerged.
So this is Halifax, Nova Scotia marine weather. 2749 kilohertz upper sideband.
Maritime Fleet 1. Effective 221500 coordinated universal time April 2025 in order to promote navigation safety and protection of the marine environment due to an increased presence of North Atlantic right whales. Restriction area has been established and applies to all vessels that are more than 1 meters in length overall, more than a static zone. Vessels are instructed to proceed at a speed not exceeding 10 knots over the ground. Southern static zone. Vessels are instructed to proceed at a speed not exceeding 10.0 knots over the ground. Dynamic shipping zone Alpha. There are no speed restrictions in effect. Dynamic shipping zone Bravo. There are no speed restrictions in effect. Dynamic shipping zone Charlie. There are no speed restrictions in effect. Dynamic shipping zone Delta. There are no speed restrictions in effect. Dynamic shipping zone Echo. There are no speed restrictions in effect. Seasonal Management Area 1. Vessels are instructed to proceed at a speed not exceeding 10.0 knots over the ground. Seasonal Management Area 2. Vessels are instructed to proceed at a speed not exceeding 10.0 knots over the ground. Restricted Area. The restricted area boundaries and associated speed restriction are inactive. Voluntary seasonal slowdown zone. Vessels are asked to voluntarily slow down at a speed not exceeding 10.0 knots over the ground. Details, including all geographical coordinates, are available in Notice to Mariners 401/25 and are available upon request from the Marine Communications and Traffic Services Center. Failure to comply with this speed restriction could lead to enforcement action by Transport Canada. Mariners are requested to report all rail sightings and observations of entangled, dead, or injured rails to the nearest Marine Communication and Traffic Services Center. Cancelled NW C0680-25. Navigational warning log 510. Ground Manning. St. John Harper Range Sunlight list of lights 100.5. Due to a vessel berthed at berth 7, the St. John Harper Range Sunlight list of lights 100.5 may be obstructed. Caution. Navigational warning light 0496-25. Grand Milan. Eagle Island Red Conical Buoy SD2 list of lights 5070.1. Off position in 45015 and submerged. Caution. This is Halifax Coast Guard Radio. Out. Toute station. Ici Halifax Radio Garde Côtière. Halifax Radio Garde Côtière. Halifax Radio Garde Côtière. Situation maritime technique pour le maritime ministre environnement Canada de 0 à l'avancée de l'Atlantique le mardi 2 avril de 025 pour ce soir, cette nuit mercredi. La prochaine situation sera émise à 03h00 à l'avancée de l'Atlantique mercredi. Condition des systèmes. À 20h00 à l'avancée de l'Atlantique ce soir, près barométrique situé sur l'est des secteurs maritimes. Vers 03h00 à l'avancée de l'Atlantique mercredi, près barométrique sud-orient situé à l'est des secteurs maritimes. À 20h00 à l'avancée de l'Atlantique ce soir, près barométrique situé du même à leur sœur. Vers 20h00 à l'avancée de l'Atlantique mercredi, près barométrique situé du détroit de Saint-Bernard et d'Ancre. Près prévisions maritimes pour les maritimes émises par Environnement Canada de 0,00 heure avancée de l'Atlantique le mardi de 2 avril de 0,25 pour ce soir et mercredi. Les prochaines prévisions seront commises à 03h00 heure avancée de l'Atlantique mercredi. Le brouillard implique une visibilité inférieure à 1 mille. L'observe. Vent léger de vent du nord-ouest de 0 à 5 nœuds en fin de nuit, puis revenir à l'ouest à 5 mercredi après-midi. Inverse cessant après-midi. Vent de brouillard se dissipant mercredi après-midi. Non.
There you go. All right. I love it, right? I love the radio, man. Can't get tired of this stuff, man. Come on, bro. Your hobby's awesome. Okay. WRCR out of Ramapo, New York. WPTX out of Lexington Park, Maryland. CHHA out of Toronto. EFHWA out of Toronto, Canada.
She first met the Pontiff in 2015. Pope Francis, the Vatican's first Jesuit in the role of Pope, had great humility and love for the marginalized. Governor Hochul says the LGBTQ plus community, migrants, the poor, those in prison. Hochul said Pope Francis fought for the less fortunate and called for work.
All right. Black Information Network, local station here. This is about noise there. Wow.
To keep family radio on the air. Pick up the phone right now. Call us at 800-543-1495 or go online at familyradio.org. You know, there's an interesting story at the very end of 2 Samuel, the end of chapter 24. It's a story about King David who comes to build an altar to the Lord, to offer sacrifices to the Lord. And a man named Araunah comes to him and says, here, you can have my animals.
Family radio, local. CBEF out of Canada, but I hear some mixing, some English. KXCR to Waterloo, Iowa. Today. It's coming in a bit early. Yeah, Waterloo, Iowa. Wow. It's 11 o'clock. My God, it's coming in already.
Season averaging at least 18 points, 9 assists, and shooting 38% from three. Is that overrated? Or is this just, hey, this guy is kind of a pest, we don't like him? We did this, like, last year, our NFL Nation group did this with quarterbacks in the NFL. And really not quarterbacks, it was all players, but...
1530 out of Cincinnati, I believe. 1520 is Buffalo. WWKB out of Buffalo.
Like it's probably not happening, but I'm not giving up on it. Will the Saints pass on Shedeur? There's some reports that they like Jackson Dart better. Maybe they trade back. The Steelers, they're picking at number 21. By number 21, you're not telling me that Cam Ward is gone and then the next quarterback taken is Jackson Dart to the Steelers.
There you go. WFED out of Washington, D.C.
Go to longfence.com. Money news at 10 and 40 past the hour. Here's Tom Busby. This is a Bloomberg Money Minute. Facing a $58 billion debt load, Boeing is selling off parts of its Jefferson Digital Aviation unit, which helps airlines schedule crews and maintain aircraft, netting $10.5 billion in cash from her private investment firm. U.S. Treasury Secretary...
Local station, Korean language. I have no idea who that is, but I can look it up now. 1460, it is local. 1450. Hey, everything's coming in today. Wow. Not bad. Not bad today. Tonight's speaking.
I say to you that unless you, and I believe the original words are,
look what is WPAT, I believe.
And drink of my blood, that you will not have any life inside of you, and the eternal kingdom of God will not be open to you.
Local station. Oh. Let's stay up. Let's stay up tonight. Might have to stay up tonight, do some DXing. Cause man, look at that. Look at that. It is coming in tonight. Wow.
Ahí no hay cuentas, no hay que preocuparse por nada y quedamos
That's
a
local.
comer.
Okay, wow.
Así estarás más tranquilo, el corazón.
That's local. ADO, Guado. Muy buena station. Talking out of Philadelphia, WPHT. WPHT. WLIB. So, of course, all music now. It was religious station. Now they changed format.
Trump is lowering the heat. Trump is lowering the rhetoric.
Wham 1180.
Trump is basically capitulating and giving it to China. Therefore, China wins and our stock market went up, which is not what happened. Even a little bit. It's just so dumb to me. It just is. It is 833 Joe Pack. 7247 joepack.com. Do you want to have more babies? That's a question that's being asked by the administration. If you do, it might make financial sense.
WWVA out of West Virginia. Booming in, booming in. Booming in. Relevant radio, local. That's still early. Still early for that. You splatter. Bloomberg, WBBR. New York City.
As well, but we're hoping that it does.
Well, we're also sort of heading into earnings season. We heard from Tesla earlier today, and the market liking the news that Elon Musk is going to be stepping back from his role in the government. We're going to be hearing from Alphabet tomorrow. What are your expectations around earnings, particularly for the rest of the magnificent seven?
WBT out of Charlotte, North Carolina.
One of my mom's friends had a mutual friend named Evan Bailey, who was also a firefighter. The fact that she thought my mom would want to marry another firefighter is crazy, but it worked. She was introduced the two of them at a Super Bowl party, and they hit it off.
WTAM.
Last year, he got a 248.
Standoff with China cannot be fulfilled by either side. Find ways to de-escalate.
1060, I believe that's Philly.
Every NASDAQ and the Dow
Him the station. And of course, 1050 is bleeding in also.
Caroline Levitt, the White House press secretary.
They lead wire to wire. Call there courtesy of ESPN Radio. Chet Holmgren at 20 points and 11 rebounds. This is game night on ESPN Radio. We are presented by
local station ESPN 1050.
Let's bring aboard
more valuable than that, and I speak that over my life.
1040 WHO out of Iowa coming in now. Wow. This is good. Look at it. It is.
What shall we wear? For all these things the Gentiles see, for your heavenly Father knows what you have need of. Or heavenly Father knows that you need all of these things. God knows that you need all of these things.
Wow. That's coming all the way from Iowa. That's about what? 900 miles? How many kilometers is that? I don't even know. What is it? 1,400 kilometers plus? I don't know. Yeah, it's coming in. Wow. Not even midnight. Wow. WHO out of Iowa. Nice. WBC out of Boston.
I believe you live in Newton, correct? Yes, I do. Okay, great. Back to Donald Trump. I must say that, his mind is preoccupied with everything that's going on in the world and in the country. The war in Kuwait, the war. He's got a lot of this. He's got a lot of that on my face. But let me say this to you. The Southwest plan. And we're talking about the
Yeah, probably helping with the skip. 1020 KDKA is early. I know I gotta put a little bit of but it's coming in right now. Wow, it's pretty cool. Out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And 1010 is still strong at this time. RRT0, yeah, we're getting thunderstorms in the Midwest right now. Probably helping with the skip, yeah. Yeah, this is early. This is early to get this. Even KDKA. because 1010 is so strong, and 1050 is very strong, and I'm getting Iowa on 1040 this early. Wow.
I heard on the radio.
There you go. KDKA.
That a lady called in, like my show, people call in and say what they want to say. And this woman called the station in Philly and said, I'm working on behalf of this organization that is helping to destigmatize pedophiles because people think that minor attracted people are the same as pedophiles, but the reality is
That's great.
you shouldn't treat them like criminals. And in my head, I was thinking, until they do, right? And I didn't mean to be mean. I meant to be a dad, right? That's your dad is. I don't know if that's going to be what is 50% of everything with child sex offenders. So there's so much I don't know, but I've got felt this is not good. And I know if I look at this,
I already hit 1040. I gotta hit it right now. Yeah, I'm gonna check. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. All right.
that center, my center, this lady cheats on her husband, and I get right.
Yeah, look at that right there. Look at that.
So crazy to me.
Look at that.
There's no flag for the adulterer.
Look at that right there.
For the guy that I'm the beast's wife or whatever.
Coming in, man. Nice. 1010 wins, of course. Let's try 1,000. ESPN 1,000 out of Chicago, right? Let's try that. Yeah, it's on. Let me see. Yeah, it's too much on that side. All right.
Devout Catholic family.
970 the answer.
What did his three
Local station.
when he died in prison?
Local station here. Interesting. Wow, I don't know what that is.
Regular season around them that you're under are keeping them from having tax break, but one person is not doing that for OKC.
Of course, this used to be CBS 880, now it's WQ. What is it? Jesus Christ, I forgot the number. Anyway, it's now ESPN 88, whatever. Whatever.
I'm getting out in transition,
WHSQ, something like that.
Mais on a aussi des petits coussins, je ne veux pas trop faire de comparaison, mais les similitudes, sauf que nous, ils sont.
CJBC out of was it out of Canada, but I'm talking about, is it Quebec? Anyway, CJBC out of Canada.
Un amincissement au niveau des coussins, mais ça peut participer peut-être aussi à une modification des perceptions. Et on a aussi les neuropathies qui peuvent causer des sensations particulières. Chantal, vous traitez beaucoup de de patients qui ont des neuropathies, entre autres en lien avec le diabète.
Oui, tout à fait. Le diabète, la consommation d'alcool, il y a plusieurs, en fait, conditions médicales qui peuvent entraîner des problèmes au niveau de la...
There was noisy here. There's some noise here.
Flying piece and landed piece. And that's a fairly lengthy player. And it
The NYC NPR station, Balun, excuse me, BBC World Service after midnight to 6 a.m. So we're getting there.
Yeah, we're all trying.
810. 810 is W's, what is it? WGY out of Schenectady, I believe. Yeah, Schenectady. So we had a few beers tonight. A couple of beers. No, more than a couple of beers, sorry. But it feels good. I'm feeling better than I did when I started this stream. Cheers. Oh my God. Much better. You know? I had to get away from the wife. Oh God. God. Nothing there, okay. 780, you said, right? Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's still splattered. WABC is still splattering. So, yeah, WBBM, yeah, it's splattering. I can hear the splatter. That's splatter. You know, even if I try, yeah, it's too much. It's too early for this part. This part, I got to wait a couple of more hours. Lower part of the band, yeah, there's still splatter. Too much splatter. Yeah, forget about that. WABC.
.org, working year-round, delivering hope to children at Christmas.
So WJR is going to be the same thing on 760. Yeah, splatter. Forget about WJR right now. Splatter. WSB, I guess the noise is a little too high right now. That's gonna, later on too. WSB out of Atlanta, nothing there right now. So it seems to be the upper part of the medium wave band is booming. I guess when you get below 1,000 kilohertz, is nothing going on here. Above it is good, because I got 1040, I got 1020, right? I got 1020 and I got 1040. That's pretty good. So anything above 1,000 kilohertz, you're good right now. Well, I mean, I'm good here right now. But anything below it is no, it's too early. 740, nothing. 730, nothing much. 720, yeah, splatter. No WGN. Yeah, no WGN either. It's too early. Splatter.
To our best-selling stage show.
WOR.
Resist life's little mess.
WOR out of New York, of course, New York City.
The perfect time to
So 700 is going to be splatter. $690, nope, nothing. $680, nothing much. $670, nothing. Yeah. Yeah, same thing with 670. Nothing. Yeah. So at this point, you know, everything else down here is too early. Too early.
Feel for the game. This is not the first time.
WFAN out of New York City.
That he has gone against the book, or he's
WSM out of Tennessee. Nothing. It's splattering. So it's too early. So basically, it's gonna be right now here, 1,000 megahertz, 1,000 kilohertz. Excuse me, 1 megahertz or 1,000 kilohertz and above. Right now, it's pretty good here on medium wave. Below that, nothing. It's too early. Got to wait a couple of more hours or so, maybe.
This event changed history
Yeah.
forever.
Plus, I hear that hum. Yeah. When I hear that hum, yeah, that's bad. When I hear that hum, that's bad. WSNR local station, I hear the hum. So, not good. 570. WMCA. And that's pretty much going to be it, because anything below that, you're not going to hear anything. Believe me. Yeah, nothing. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty much it. Let me go back to let me put 660. Let me just keep it on 660. Yeah, pretty much it. Let me just leave it right there, medium wave.
get you some at bats, and they can always take him out of the game, pinch it for.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me try one more thing. I want to try the weather band. Let me band. Let me put the frequency in. It's gonna be 162.550. I'm gonna put FM.
Coming southwest in the afternoon.
There you go, weather band. I got the weather band.
For Wednesday night, south winds 5 to 10 knots, becoming northwest after midnight. Waves 1 foot or less. And for Thursday, east winds around 5 knots, becoming southeast in the afternoon. Waves 1 foot or less. The marine forecast for western Long Island Sound. For tonight, northwest winds 5 to 10 knots, becoming north late. Seas 1 foot or less. Wave detail, west 1 foot at 2 seconds. For Wednesday, northwest winds around 5 knots, becoming southwest in the afternoon. Seas 1 foot or less. For Wednesday night, southwest winds 5 to 10 knots, becoming north after midnight. Seas 1 foot or less. And for Thursday, northeast winds around 5 knots, becoming southeast in the afternoon. Seas 1 foot or less. The marine forecast for the Long Island South Shore bays. For tonight, northwest winds around 5 knots, becoming north late. Waves 1 foot or less. For Wednesday, northwest winds around 5 knots, becoming southwest in the afternoon. Waves 1 foot or less. For Wednesday night, southwest winds 5 to 10 knots, becoming northwest after midnight. Waves 1 foot or less. And for Thursday, northeast winds around 5 knots.
So there you go. 3 hours and 3 minutes in the books. I just want to say thank you for everybody for watching. And you guys have a great night. And again, thank you for watching. And I'll see you soon. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.